In this video we'll discuss brain fog causes. What is brain fog? Brain fog is not a diagnosis, rather, it's a general term that describes a series of symptoms. For example, you might have issues with short-term memory, or lack of concentration or mental clarity, or the inability to focus on a task. We all have days like this, but if you experience brain fog on a regular basis, then it might be the result of a nutritional deficiency or an underlying health issue. Brain fog can make decision-making especially hard, and it can interfere with daily work or home life. Once you can identify the cause of brain fog, you can take steps to minimize its effects. 1. Oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is a blanket term that describes the state caused by two things: excessive reactive oxidative species ROS production or a reduced antioxidative defense system. One or both conditions can lead to cellular chaos, cell death, permanent tissue damage, and chronic disease. ROS are created by anything that causes stress. For example, poor diet, smoking, sedentary behavior, environmental factors, psychological stressors, and abnormal sleep patterns. Oxidative stress affects the brain's cortex, hippocampus, and striatum, which govern your memory network. 2. Hormone imbalances. Baby brain can be a real thing, especially during the first half of a woman's pregnancy. Hormonal changes that occur during pregnancy can cause an expectant mother's forgetfulness. Although the brain is on high alert throughout a pregnancy, short-term memory changes can be attributed to elevated levels of progesterone and estrogen. But a person can experience hormonal imbalances whatever their sex or stage of life. During menopause, estrogen decreases can cause memory problems and cloudy-headedness. In men, a lower testosterone level at any age can explain mental fatigue. Your thyroid gland can also be an important contributor to brain fog. Thyroid hormones connect directly with the brain to regulate energy, metabolism, and executive function. Both hypo and hyperthyroid can explain memory issues. 3. Dietary inflammation. Inflammatory foods can increase pro-inflammatory cytokines in the blood and brain. This can leave you with low-grade inflammation that can manifest as a foggy brain. In some cases, being overweight can contribute to inflammation. Inflammation stresses your body and rapidly uses up nutrients, specifically the B vitamins, magnesium, and vitamins C and E. 4. Chronic infections. You could be walking around with a viral, fungal, or bacterial infection with little to no other symptoms other than brain fog. One of the most common lingering infections is an overgrowth of Candida yeast that occurs naturally in your body. Candida is a fungus that hides in your mouth and gut. It can overgrow from stress, from a high-sugar diet, or from antibiotic use that leads to an imbalance of good versus bad bacteria in the gut. Because your gut communicates directly with your brain, miscommunication can alter your memory capabilities. 5. Prescription medications. Benzodiazepines prescribed for anxiety act directly on the parts of the brain that convert short-term memories into long-term memories. Statin drugs lower cholesterol everywhere in the body, including in the brain, where cholesterol is needed for connections between nerve cells. Narcotic painkillers change chemical signals associated with cognition. Beta blockers to treat hypertension also block chemical messages in the brain, such as neurotransmitters. Non-benzodiazepine sedative hypnotics prescribed for sleep can act on many of the same brain pathways and chemical messengers as benzodiazepines. Sleep aids can cause amnesia and sometimes trigger dangerous or strange behaviors, such as cooking a meal or driving a car with no recollection of doing so on waking up. 6. Sleep apnea. Sleep institutes estimate that 9% of women and 24% of men suffer from sleep apnea. This is a common breathing disorder in which the upper throat muscles relax when sleeping, restricting air to the brain. This lack of oxygen can cause brain arousal in all sleep stages, resulting in your body not receiving the high-quality, highly oxygenated sleep it requires. You wake up in a fog that will adversely affect your energy and metabolism all day. Sleep apnea can affect people of any age, including infants and children. But it is most frequently seen in men over 40, especially those who are overweight or obese. To get more videos like this, hit the like and subscribe button, and leave a comment below.